In polynomial math, we're regularly approached to address for x, and, in the English language, the letter x is frequently used to imply the obscure. X denotes the spot, X beams, and Mr. X, for instance. In any case, how did this specific letter become related with such a lot of secret? In the 2012 TED Talk above, Terry Moore follows the utilization of the letter X in variable-based math to the Arabic word al-shalan, which signifies the obscure thing, guaranteeing that, in interpretations of the composition of Arabic mathematicians, that word got connected to the Greek letter chi and afterward contacted us through Latin and, at last, Spanish. It's a perfect story, and a comparable clarification even shows up in Noah Webster's dictionary, yet is it valid? Indeed, the utilization of X, just as Y and C, became regular gratitude to René Descartes' utilization of the last three letters of the letter set to address obscure amounts in his composition La Géométrie. In his exemplary examination A History of Mathematical Notations, Florian Cajeri says that there is no authentic proof for the Arabic association with Descartes' utilization of X, and, indeed, records various different stories related with the letter. Some authors have guaranteed that Descartes' printer needed to utilize X as the obscure amount on the grounds that the letter shows up generally rarely in French and Latin, making it advantageous for typesetting. Notwithstanding, Descartes utilized X as an obscure sometime before the book was typeset, albeit a few scholars have contemplated whether this records for X's inevitable transcendence over Y and C. Others have noticed the likenesses between the letter X and the normal German numerical image for the obscure, and have suggested that Descartes delivered that German image as a X. Descartes really utilizes that image close by X. Yet another theory suggested that the X was across numeral 1, in light of Cataldi's documentation of the main force of the obscure. It may not be as attractive a clarification, however Descartes may have essentially seen the letters toward the finish of the letter set as helpful documentations for the obscure. Paradoxically, he had A, B, and C address the known. Different mathematicians of the time were playing with their own documentations, for example, J. H. Rahn, who utilized lowercase letters to address obscure amounts and capital letters to address known amounts. Maybe there are different reasons, for example, the printer speculation, why X in the end turned out to be more normal in Descartes' composition than Y and C. That actually leaves the inquiry, notwithstanding, concerning whether the mathematical X is liable for our utilization of the letter for other baffling settings.